Hey guys, I came outside to record this quick message. I recorded a message earlier, a channeled message that I received from Source, and that message will be delivered immediately after this video. But I just wanted to add some things to that, and now I can't even recall it. Come back to me. The message isn't for everyone. It is for those who know. Okay? If it doesn't resonate with you, let it go. Let it go. If it does, then okay. Receive it or not. God is not begging you. God is not asking you. Okay? Not in this message. God ain't asking nothing. So, but there's some things, because like I said, I just waking up and I needed to get the message, the gist of the message out, the main points of the message out. And so I didn't say a lot of things that I wanted to say as well, but I don't need you to do anything. I don't need you to do anything. But understand that time is up on a lot of this buffoonery, a lot of the lies, all of the deception that the world has been placed under. It's time to become sovereign beings. And not become it. You are that. You are sovereign. It's time to realize it, to understand it, and start to live in that and to walk in that truth. It's time. You have to start taking care of your body. You don't have to do it for me. You don't even have to do it for God. But you are definitely being judged on it. And technically, yeah, you are doing it for God, because you are that. Okay. Okay. So it's time to start living a healthier life. It's time to start teaching truth. That's what it was. So not everyone has wisdom. In the message I talk about, the elders not instilling wisdom. I understand. God knows that not everyone holds wisdom. Not everyone has taken the path to righteousness. Not many have done that. So they don't have any wisdom to instill. But you have lived life. You do know what men that look like you and do like you do. So teach it to the women. Teach it to the young girls that you come across. Teach them how to see people like you. Okay? To the women who elder women who no longer do the things they did back in the day because they can't. If they could, they probably would still be doing it. But you know what? Teach the young women that wisdom, and the young men. Teach them the ways of your past, what to watch out for, what to avoid. Teach them that. And stop trying to instill these lies and these untruths of this world. Enough is enough. Okay? So the message is going to follow. There's not going to be a video because it literally is all voice recorded. Okay? And then I'll be with you afterwards. I'm recording this message while it's fresh in my mind and in my heart. This isn't going to be an easy message. It's not an easy message. This is not a message of, all is well for those that this message is for. But time is up. Time is up. I'm still tired, so I'm just pretty late. So, but this message has to get out. So, the vision that came to me as I watched and listened, and then I started to speak, is a message that doesn't want to be heard. It doesn't want to be felt, but it's definitely a message that has to be delivered. And this message is for our quote-unquote elders, our quote-unquote youth that are raised under these elders, and quote-unquote men that know that they lurk in the shadows and they do things that are not honest and true. This message is for you. You sit by and you give processed food not only to your body, but you offer it to others' bodies and to other generations beneath you, below you, that came after you, not beneath or below, but that came after you. This same toxic food. Do you understand what you're doing to your bodies? You sit around, you're eating bags of processed food, unwrapping processed foods, and stuff in the vessel that you were given to care for. Killing your own consciousness, your own ability to make conscious decisions. Let me say it like that. You're ruining your body. And then you make it everyone else's problem when you're sick, when you're not well, when you're taking care of these autoimmune diseases that you caused yourself. This is a wake-up call to you. It's time to leave that behind. Specifically, I saw Rice Krispie treats, and it said something. Someone was trying to sell it to me, like convince me that this thing was good for my body because of whatever it said on the package. Oh, this one has protein in it, or this one has... It is a lie. It is the lie from the evil that created it. And it is a lie that's being received, not discerned, from people who claim they know truth, who claim they know God, and then chase it with soda. And then complain about dis-ease and expect everyone to care about your disease that you caused yourself. Time is up. It's time to take accountability for your health. It's time to take accountability for what you're putting into your body. It's time to take accountability for what you are teaching the younger generations. It is time to take accountability for not instilling what the younger generation needs. And what's even more sad about all of this, and I'm not sad at all, but disappointing, and I'm not disappointed either, because I don't judge. God does. God is just. It's that most of you sit around and claim to know God, claim to trust God. You go to the same place every week. You come out the same every week. And you think that just because you all think the same, because you all believe the same thing, that you know God. Yet someone who is different, someone who looks different, someone who speaks different, someone who walks different, someone who lives differently, someone who dresses different is the problem. They're the problem. They don't know God. But guess what? They're the only ones that's being who they are. Who they are. In their sovereign authority to be who they authentically are. Yet you want them to change to be like the flock. You want them to change to be like everyone else. And that is not what we're here to do. We are individuals for a reason. We think the way we think for a reason. And then you change the way children think. You change their perception. They're closest to God than you are. And then you destroy that vision. You destroy that truth in them, that light in them. And you forced your indoctrinations on them. You force your traditions on them. You force your lies on them. But you don't understand. If you are truly following the Most High God, then the things that you do to your body you wouldn't do. The disease in your body wouldn't exist. Because you are so close to God. You are like God. Do you understand? Not somebody else's God. God has no disease. God deals with no trauma. God doesn't teach hate and instill lies. God doesn't sit around and gossip and betray the covenant. God doesn't do that. We have all sinned and come short, yeah? Some of you are still sinning and judging others. But the sin is the betrayal against yourself. The sin is the decision to not choose your own authenticity. The sin is the witchcraft that comes off of your tongue and your lips. Every time you open your mouth, every time you frown your face at someone that's different than you, you represent sin. And you justify it by Jesus hung on the cross. Do you know Jesus? Really? Do you even understand what that analogy meant? What that person represented? That ascended master was here to teach? I don't think so. Many have missed the message. But that's not the message I'm here to give today. Secondly, I heard the name Randy Green. Clear. Randy Green, God is calling you out. It's time to come out the shadows, honey. Your time is up. You are an adult man impregnating little girls. The time is up. Time is up. Prepare. You will be going to jail. Prison. Exactly. Prison. Okay. So, whoever you are, I don't know. Your time is up. And my last message is for the young women. The young women who deal with the Randy Greens of the world and all of these other grown-ass men who don't have a conscience. You have a strong backbone, honey. You may not have gotten the wisdom that you needed from the elders that should have poured into you the truth. But I'm here to tell you, you are beautiful. You are amazing. And you deserve to feel love, true love. You deserve to know the feeling of true happiness. Not searching for someone to fulfill a gap that you endured in your life. Understand that that gap was for a reason. It was to make you strong. It was to let you know that you don't need anything or anyone. All you need is you. Love yourself. Love who you are. You are beautiful. You have gifts. You have talents. Use those things to be inspired by them. I inspire you. I'm here to inspire you and motivate you to use those gifts, no matter what it is. Those gifts were given to you, as your talents were given to you, so you can survive in this world. Use them. Get to know who you are. Learn to love yourself. Learn to balance out your divine feminine, your divine masculine. Step into your sovereignty, honey. You are powerful. You are triumphant. These trials come so that you can build up your reserve, so you can become resilient and determined in your life. Not fold under pressure. Not fold because you wasn't taught how to fight. God is teaching you how to be a warrior, but you have to tap in. You have to be okay with being by yourself. You have to be okay with not having someone that the world teaches you need to love you. You don't need a man or a woman. All you need is you. Everything that you need is inside of you. And when you listen to the things that resonate with your ears, even if it's not what you were taught, but it's resonating inside of your soul, and your spirit is jumping for joy when you hear that message, that's because it is for you. And it's going against the very things you were taught, because that wasn't for you. It was just the lie we all bought into, because it was what was introduced to us in our childhood and we didn't know any better. Most of us was forced to believe these things. Celebrating these holidays that man made, treating them like they're everything. All they are is obligation, guilt, shame traps. That's all. Release all of that. To be not like the world, non-conform to the world, that's what that means. To walk in your own authenticity, to walk in your own truth. To not just take anything that's put on your plate. Don't eat everything. Everything is not good for you. You trust what God is telling you. The God in you, not the God outside of you. The God that lives in you. That spirit that's in you, yeah, that's God. It came from God. When you leave here, it goes back to God. It is you. It is you. And everything of this world will stay here in this earth. So do not get caught up in the lie. Don't get wrapped on the lie and get lost in this world. Learn to go within. Learn to sit in the quietness. Learn to hear the voice of God. The void is good. The void is good. It might feel lonely, but it's not. It's not. You're not alone. God is speaking. To he who has an ear, let him hear. Eyes, let them see. So be it, so it is. This day forward. If the video seems different, it is. I'm recording from a different phone. But anyway, this is just adding on to the message that was already delivered today, because it just keeps coming through. So as I'm reflecting on this message, I'm recalling a conversation that I had with my young daughter. Okay. Well, she was young at the time, when this happened. She told me when she got older, but this happened when she was younger. And it really pissed me off, because here you have people smiling in your face and telling you that, that they love you and your family and blase blue. At the same time, they licking your daughter's crotch. Grown men. Grown. This person is gone now. Just like the person who, the first person who sexually violated me is gone as well. But, it's sad. It's sad to know that there are people out there that prey on innocence, that prey on young girls and young boys who didn't have, good upbringings of individuals that were teaching them how to, or not even teaching them, just loving them, like just giving them the love they deserve. When you don't have a father that's really a upstanding person, who's teaching you how to protect yourself and teaching you about safety and just life, period. Because that's what you're supposed to be doing. As you're learning these things, you're supposed to be teaching these things. But so many people are so caught up in their flipping ego and just entertaining the whole, entertaining what their ego wants, what their eyes are seeing. They're not seeing with their eye. They're seeing with their eyes. And all they see is innocence and something they could prey on. And they do. And they do. But at the same time, they're smiling in the faces of those that they show themselves as pure. And I'm just thinking, because I'm seeing these people, like literally in the moment. I'm seeing them all. And I'm seeing what they represented inside the family, because the family is so flipping blind. and just lack total discernment, that they just allow. And you know what? They may not be blind, but this might be what they do. And because they do it, then it's just, okay, let me just teach my child to do the same thing. Let me just teach my niece, and let me just teach, you know what I mean? Just don't have no good nothing to offer the world. Nothing. But there's some of us who just watch other people. We're observers because we've been loners. We've been by ourselves. And so we can see things that are not right. We can see the lie. We can see the lie. And sometimes it takes a while for us to even start operating under that understanding, because we're still healing as well. But it's just sad to think that people will allow, families will allow predators to prey on their children. We'll just open the door to this ignorance. And then sit on the front pew, shouting out of their wigs, running up and down the aisles, hooting and hollering. And just dark. And don't have nothing good to offer the world. This message is for you. This message is for those men sitting in the church, preying on these little girls, telling them sweet little lies, and they're just falling for it because they don't know any better. No one's telling them, watch out for that guy, because you, or they, or maybe it is you, whoever is listening to this, because that's how I want to speak it. Like, that's how it's coming out. So you're watching. You are watching. But I need you to know you're seeing. You're not in the dark. And now you're being exposed. It's not for the world. God knows. You might feel it. The world might see it. But even if they don't, you know. You know. And you feel it in your heart. And you might just feel it in your heart. And I don't wish death on anyone. But I'm just giving the message. Okay? I love you all. But the time has come that has to end. Yeah, it has to end. It's time to stop playing. Stop playing.